Welcome to Niagara. Oh, my bad. That's not a landmark you're used to. Let me fix that for you. I got you. Now that's more like it. Welcome to Niagara Falls.
I'm traveling around the world, seeing life through a different frame.
Welcome back to the Traveling Director. I'm Dre, and over the next 2 days, we're going to explore this incredible city. Learn some history. Eat some great food. And before we leave, we're gonna film something right here in Niagara Falls. Hey, let's get this one started. So we're here at Garden Cafe, and we just having some food real quick because she hungry.
I'm starved.
She hungry and she getting mad at me, so we gotta get some food real quick. Because every time I stop to take a shot, she just start getting upset. Typical women, right? So she gotta get some food. Most people come to Niagara Falls for one thing, the falls. But there are places like this all across the city. This is Niagara Park's Botanical Garden. It opened in 1936 as a training ground for apprentice gardeners. Can you believe this botanical garden covers nearly 100 acres? Honestly, this feels like the perfect place to film a movie. Hey, this might be one of the coolest places we're visiting today. Yeah. This is the Butterfly Conservatory. Opened in 1996, it sits on the same property as the Botanical Garden, so you can visit both attractions in one stop. There are many superhero-based films on almost every animal. But what about butterflies? What powers do you think a butterfly superhero would have? Let me know in the comments. Her trying to get a butterfly to land? Well, guess that didn't work.
Now I can finally see it clear from the view from here. Turn it up, let the whole room know. One more drink and we're letting
Just across the street from the Botanical Garden, we found this little lookout overlooking the Niagara River. I gotta say, the view from here is pretty nice. And if you're already visiting the garden, it's a nice little stop to check out.
Jump with me now. Let the rhythm count. When the beat drops, we don't come down.
Can you believe this tiny building is a church? This is known as the world's smallest church. It was built in 1964 by the Niagara Falls Christian Reformed Church as a quiet place for travelers to stop, reflect, and pray. I can't help but wonder, if these walls could talk, what stories would they tell?
A quiet light where weary hearts could go. No crowded walls, no grand design, just peace enough to slow down time. In a world that's always rushing by, sometimes heaven whispers, it never has to shout.
And now, the part most of you have been waiting for. Welcome to Clifton Hill. We'll be spending the rest of today exploring the falls and Clifton Hill. But I must say, I'll be focused on filming my Niagara Falls project. That way, tomorrow, we can dive straight into some real fun.
Said, hurry up, we're losing the day. I said the best things never happen that way.
Ever wonder how Clifton Hill got its name? Back in the 1930s, British Army officer Captain Ogden Creighton bought land here and planned a community called Clifton, named after a town in England. The town never grew the way he imagined, but the name stuck, and today, Clifton Hill has become one of the most famous streets in all of Niagara Falls.
We don't need plans, just a crazy song in your two hands. When you're laughing here beside me tonight, you make me feel a little more alive.
While I'm filming around Niagara Falls, can you guess what project I've decided to create here? Don't cheat by skipping to the end. Leave your guess in the comments.
Took the wrong street, walked a mile too long, but I forgot the way when you sang along. So let the neon glow and the night unfold. Every little detail feels bright to hold. You make me feel a little more alive, like I've been sleeping and open my
Standing here, it's hard to imagine something this powerful and this beautiful was shaped entirely by nature. No camera can truly capture what it feels like to stand here. It's something you have to experience for yourself. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. Listen, we're here at Niagara Falls again, and today we're not doing no filming other than vlogging. So tell you what, let's go have some fun. Let's go.
the old town without a trace. Sunlight spilled through the window glass, playing our song.
Every great city has a story. This is where part of Niagara's story was written. Welcome to Fort George.
So turn it up and enjoy the ride. I'll go anywhere the road goes, follow every spark where the wild wind blows. I don't need to know where it ends, as long as I'm riding here with my friends.
Fort George was built in the early 1800s and played a major role during the War of 1812. It served as headquarters for British forces defending Upper Canada. Today you can still walk the same grounds where soldiers once stood more than 2 centuries ago. Give me a camera, send me back to 1812, because that's a movie.
Say life gets better when you know yourself. Maybe tomorrow
Honestly, being in places like this, learning history, makes me feel like I'm on a movie set. It makes me wonder, years from now, what stories from our time will people be telling?
go anywhere the road goes, follow every spot where the wild wind blows. I don't need to know where it ends, as long as I'm riding here with my.
Welcome to the Whirlpool Aero Car. I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyways, we will be suspended high above the Niagara Whirlpool. This ride actually gives us perspective of the Niagara River that most visitors never really get to experience. So let's go check it out. Before you visit any attractions, you're going to need this blue card right here. It's the Niagara Parks Attraction Pass. It gets you into multiple attractions, includes free parking, and gives you access to the WeGo bus so you can get around without driving. Trust me, it'll save you both time and money. And just so you know, some of these attractions you will have to make reservations for. So when you pick up your passes, make your reservations at that time. Also, even though you make your reservations, come early, because some of these attractions will be packed.
But I can hear a rhythm in the street telling me the future's got a better beat. I don't know when and I don't know how, but I can feel it getting closer now. I've got good things coming, I can feel them running straight toward me like the morning sun. I hear good news calling, even when the rain is falling. Something beautiful is just begun. Met a man who told me take your time. You don't have to win at someone else's life. So
Welcome to the White Water Walk. Believe it or not, the water rushing past here can reach speeds up to 30 miles per hour as it makes its way through the Niagara Gorge. Let's take a closer look and see this water up close.
I've got good things coming, I can feel them running straight toward me like the morning sun. I hear good news calling, even when the rain is falling. Something beautiful has just begun.
Sometimes you just have to pause and let nature take your breath away.
Shoes on, door open, sun in my eyes, I'm chasing that spark I can't quite describe. No plans, no clocks, just the road to be. That feels like the best kind of day to me.
Looking at the Niagara River, I can't help but think a movie like Apex would have looked incredible here. The rushing water alone creates so much drama. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to film one of my own movies right here. Until then, I'll see you again, White Water Walk. Oh, and if you haven't seen Apex yet, go check it out now on Netflix.
Your hand, a melody in mine will make up the words as the hours unwind. Side streets, small signs, every sound we find feels like the world is ours if we don't mind. Maybe we'll get lost, but we'll be alright. Jump into the day, let it lift us and carry us away. Hands up high, no need to be shy. We can chase the light and touch the sky. Jump into the day. Let it carry.
The story of Niagara began 13,000 years ago. Born in the shadow of retreating glaciers, the falls have been carving their way upstream, shaping the land, shaping life itself. Indigenous people have lived here since the beginning, honoring the life this place brings. When the first Europeans laid their eyes on the falls, they too saw a gift from nature, too powerful to ignore. And with each story shared, more people came. The Treaty of Niagara promised to protect this place, together.
Coexistence and peace together.
The War of 1812 put that to the test.
Welcome to the Botanical Garden, y'all. We're going home, and we're going.
Windows down, the radio is loud. Laughing faces moving through the crowd. No map can tell us where to go. Sometimes the best was take it slow. Maybe all we really There's one more song to hold us tight. This life feels sweeter when we're here. Living every second without fear. These nights feel longer when they're gone. So we sing our hearts out, sing along, hands up, let tomorrow wait. If this is all we've got, it's great. Coffee stains on a worn-out tee, sunset painting everything we see. Every turn feels like a spark. Even the unknown leaves a mark. Maybe all we really need to stay.
Welcome to Niagara Park's power station. Opened in 1905, this was the first major hydroelectric power station on the Canadian side of the Niagara River. For more than 100 years, it helped supply electricity to homes and businesses across Niagara and southern Ontario. As I walked through the power station, I couldn't help but imagine a movie like The Batman being filmed in a place like this. The industrial architecture, the massive turbines, and the atmosphere almost feels like Gotham City. As a filmmaker, it reminds me that sometimes the location tells just as much of the story as the actors do.
We were made for this. Every moment, every gift. I don't need the noise, I just need your calm. When the work gets loud, you be my best bond. Soft little lights in a midnight dream. You and I moving like a slow warm stream. Keep it easy, keep it close. Don't rush the flame. Stay calm, stay close, let the whole night glow. In your arms, I forget every heavy shadow. We can move like water, smooth and slow.
Well, we've explored Niagara Falls, taste some great food, learn some history, and I filmed something right here in Niagara Falls. And I think it's time I share that with you guys. Check this out.
Niagara Falls, one of the world's most famous natural wonders. Every year, millions of people travel here to witness the incredible power of nature. For some, it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip. For others, it's a tradition that's been passed down through generations. But while the waterfalls continue to leave visitors speechless, the city surrounding them has become one of the most debated tourist destinations in North America. A place filled with bright lights, endless attractions, souvenir shops, and experiences around every corner. Over the years, that reputation has earned Niagara Falls a label that no destination wants: a tourist trap. But is that reputation really deserved? Or has one of the world's greatest natural wonders simply become a victim of its own success? To understand how Niagara Falls earned that reputation, we first have to understand how it became one of the world's most famous destinations. The falls were formed thousands of years ago when glaciers reshaped the landscape at the end of the last ice age. Long before hotels and attractions existed, indigenous peoples lived throughout this region, relying on the Niagara River for travel, trade, and everyday life. As word of the falls spread, people began making the journey to see them for themselves. Artists painted them, writers wrote about them. Travelers described Niagara Falls as one of the greatest natural sights they had ever seen. By the 1800s, the arrival of the railway made Niagara Falls easier to reach than ever before. Visitors began arriving in greater numbers, and the city grew alongside them. Hotels were built to accommodate the crowds. Restaurants opened. Local businesses quickly realized that people weren't coming just to see the falls. They wanted more to do while they were here. And as tourism continued to grow, so did the city. Over time, that demand transformed Niagara Falls. What began as a destination centered around a natural wonder slowly evolved into one built around the visitor experience. And today, that transformation is impossible to miss. Do a little research on Niagara Falls, and you'll quickly discover that not everyone sees it the same way. For some visitors, it's the cost. Others point to the number of attractions competing for attention. Some feel the city has become too commercialized, while others argue that's simply what happens when millions of people visit the same destination every year. The truth is, the phrase tourist trap means different things to different people. There isn't a single definition. For some, it's a place that's overpriced. For others, it's somewhere that feels designed to separate visitors from their money. And for many, it's simply a destination that doesn't live up to the expectations surrounding it. With so many different opinions, is it fair to call Niagara Falls a tourist trap? Yes, Niagara Falls has changed. Every tourist destination changes. Every city grows. Businesses evolve. That has always been the story of places people choose to visit. But somewhere between the attractions, the crowds, and the different opinions, it's easy to forget what made Niagara Falls famous in the first place. Because no matter how much the city changes, the waterfall continues to do exactly what it has done for thousands of years. It brings people here. And perhaps that's why this conversation continues. Because everyone experiences Niagara Falls differently. What you take away from it depends on what you came looking for.
Thanks for coming along with me here in Niagara Falls. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm Andre, the traveling director. Let's travel the world and film something. See you on the next one.